Hey guys, okay, I'm back. I'm going to do the TMI tag, but before I do that, I have to tell you this. When I got done filming out by the pool for my 25 random questions, I was playing it back and everything, and a friggin' snake came out from under the table. No lie, the whole time I've been filming, there was, I guess, this black racer. Y'all are lucky. You almost saw a heart attack on camera. I mean, I don't mind snakes. I would probably have one, like a python or something, if I didn't have kids for myself. But to know that I like filmed for like 20 minutes and a snake crawled out from under, kind of freaked me out. Okay, moving on. Okay, first question is, excuse my hair. I've been out running errands, so I hit throwing it in a ponytail, and it's kind of crazy. Okay, what are you wearing? It's just like a black tank top and some white shorts. I mean, it's 87 degrees here in Florida today, so, or at least my part of Florida. So it's hot as hell. It's Friday. I've had a lot of errands to do, a lot of stuff going on today, so I had no time to worry about what I'm wearing today, as you can tell. Ever been in love? Of course. Number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I have had a breakup that was so bad when I was like 18 or 19, I think. Anyways, I try to just ignore that whole part of my life, but it was so bad and so crazy, the whole relationship all the way up to the breakup, that it should have been a Lifetime movie, and I've actually been told a couple times that I should write a book about it because it's that nutty. It's, if you've ever watched a movie on Lifetime with a girl and the guy is batshit crazy, that's what I went through. Okay, how tall am I? I'm 5'6½", and yes, the half counts. I used to be 5'7", and I shrunk a half inch. What the hell? Number 5, how much do you weigh? I weigh 127. Like a year ago, I got to 113 and way sickly thin. I look terrible. I mean, then I thought, oh, I'm looking hot. But when I look at a photo, I'm like, not good. Not attractive. So then I was trying to gain some weight because I was sick of being asked if I'm using drugs or whatever. So I tried to gain weight. I gained more than I wanted to, so now I'm trying to lose some. Basically, I'm doing a Whole30, which basically is the paleo diet. I like it. I fell off the wagon a little bit last week because we had a lot of stuff going on, and I wasn't where I could follow the diet to the T. So I'm getting back on track now. Number 6, any tattoos? Yes, I have 2. I have one on my lower back, which is a big sun. It's probably about the size of a little bit smaller than a softball. And then inside of the sun is a moon coming out of it. And then on my right ankle, I have a tribal with a daisy popping out of it, and it has my daughter's name on top of that. You know, cute. Any piercings? Just my ears. I've always wanted to get my belly button pierced, but I knew that one day I was going to be a mom. I had seen some photos, or I even had a couple friends who, when they got pregnant, their whole stretch, it just didn't look right. It kind of freaked me out, so I never did it, and now I feel like I'm too old. Let's see. Number 8 is OTP. Guys, help me out. What does that stand for? I don't even know. Number 9, favorite show. I have a few that that I DVR regularly that I like. One is Mike and Molly because I love Melissa McCarthy, especially in Identity Thief, Identity Thief. Sorry about that. She was so freaking hilarious. Love that woman. Even in Bridesmaids, good lord. So Mike and Molly. I do watch Pretty Little Liars, and Bates Motel. Love Bates Motel. It's so creepy though, like the relationship there with the mother and son just creeps me out. But I like the show a lot. And like I said, we're huge WWE fans, so Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Let's see, number 10, favorite bands. Right now, my favorite band is 30 Seconds to Mars. Love 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't think they've made a song that I don't like, and I loved their last video, Up in the Air with Dita Von Teese, because I love Dita Von Teese. Love them. Awesome. It's not like I don't listen to like rock all the time, because I'm like Lady Gaga and all that stuff too. But I do, when I'm like in a workout mood or cleaning frenzy or just a bad mood, rock is my go-to music. I feel like I just let it all loose. Let's see, number 11, something you miss. Oh God, my high school days. The days before all the responsibility. Don't get me wrong, I love my life. I love being a mom. But guys, high school, like, if some of you are in high school that are watching, you think it sucks. You might hate it, but trust me, one day you're going to look back and be like, oh, to be back in high school again. Going to check the mail every day, to get 5 gazillion bills, or constantly having to have dinner on the table and a whole house to clean and just a whole family to take care of. I love it, but at the same time it's so exhausting, and sometimes I just want to let loose, and I wish that sometimes I could just go back for one day and have just no responsibilities for a day, because sometimes it really can like weigh on you. But I wouldn't change, I wouldn't change my life. I just would have enjoyed my high school years better. More, I should say. Favorite song? Favorite song? Well, I like that song, and I'm not sure who sings it. I'm sorry, I suck at artists. It's the one about the beautiful imperfections. Love it. I think it has great meaning. I just think it's a beautiful song. I also like Katy Perry's new one, and even though like I think this girl is batshit cray, I like Miley Cyrus's "Adore You." I just think that's a pretty song, and I really like it. Okay, how old are you? God, we're getting personal. I'm 35, but you're only as old as you feel. So in that case, I'm 25. Never getting past 25. Not gonna happen. Even when I'm 80, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm really 70. My zodiac sign. I'm a Capricorn. I was born December 27th. My mom actually went into labor on Christmas Day, and I just would not come out. And I finally arrived on the morning of the 27th. Number 15, quality you look for in a partner. A sense of humor, spontaneity. It's distracting. When a person can make you laugh and just make you feel right at ease, and you're sort of laughing and you click, and it's great. It's something I look for. I'm less physical attributes than, what's on the inside that I like more. Favorite quote. Life's a beach and I'm just playing in the sand. I do like that quote a lot, because sometimes life gets to you and it gets rough, but that's the beach. I'm just playing in the sand. I have learned, especially in the past year, that you just have to let shit go and just relax, because it'll kill you. Okay, favorite actor. Will Ferrell. No-brainer. Love him. Actress would be Melissa McCarthy. Will Ferrell would be my actor. He cracks me up. If I'm in a bad mood, I can put a Will Ferrell movie in, and I am good to go. Now, with that being said, he had that one movie, and I cannot think of the name of it. It's driving me crazy. His wife leaves him or something, and he's living in the front yard, and he's selling all his stuff. Oh, man. I don't remember the name of it, but I hope that doesn't, offend anyone, but that was horrible to me. That movie was horrible. I watched it from start to finish thinking it was going to get better, but it didn't. Okay, number 18, favorite color, pink. I like pink. I like black a lot, but pink. I like pink. I like pretty much any shade of pink. I don't have a lot of pink. I don't wear a lot of pink, but I like pink. Loud music or soft? Totally loud. I will be jamming out in my car, if I'm cleaning or getting ready to go out or something. Music is blasting. My kids know, just don't even tell me to turn it down. It's just not happening. Of course, my daughter's at that age now where she turns her music up all day long anyway. So, where do you go when you're sad? Well, anyone who's a mom and their kid hits the walking stage, from that point on, there is no such thing as privacy. You can't be alone. You can't do anything alone. So I would have to say my room, but unless I were to lock the door, that's still not very private. So I'd have to say shower. I mean, you can have a good old cry fest in the shower. Nobody's going to bother you. Most of the time people can't hear you crying in the shower. So the shower, I can cry in the shower, be sad in the shower, and then get out and go on with my life and, not affect anyone else. Because when you're sad or upset, I gotta fix my power settings that keep turning off. When you're sad or upset, you don't really want to show your kids. You don't want them worrying. Okay, how long does it take you to shower? Well, it depends. What am I doing in the shower? Washing my hair, shaving. Now, for me, I shave pretty much every day. The most I go is every other. I really just need to get that hair removal because Lord knows. I would say 10-15 minutes. I mean, if I have to wash my hair, it's time consuming. It's hard to tell in a ponytail or whatever, but my hair goes to my waist, and it's as thick as a damn horse's tail, so it takes some time. How long does it take to get ready in the morning? Well, I work from home. I don't really have a job to get up and go to. I get up and homeschool my kids, so we can do that in our PJs if we want to. I really honestly don't start getting ready until like 12 because I got to do like between 12 and 1 because we get up, we do school from like 8 to 12 or 8 to 1. So I don't really start getting ready till after that. And it takes me, if I'm going to look like this, 10 minutes. If I'm actually going to look halfway decent, then I can take 45 minutes probably because my hair takes forever. And I wear false lashes and stuff a lot, so like today is very just basic. Like I said, I've been running around like a crazy person all day, but normally it can take much longer. Okay. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. I was a little scrapper back in like high school. I always did it to where I never got caught or anything. It was so mean. Like, I have a horrible temper. I've learned to control it a lot as I got older because that's just not, you can't go around slapping bitches when you're 35 years old. So I've calmed down a lot. But yeah, I've gotten into fights with guys, girls. Yeah. Maybe I should have been a wrestler. Maybe that's why I like WWE so much. It probably would be good for me to like throw some people around in a ring and get aggression out. Should have thought about that years ago. Turn on, like I said, a guy who's spontaneous, funny, considerate, loyal, honest, all those things. You don't, like, I've never been like one who bases just solely on looks. You have to have something inside as well. Turn off, lateness. Smelliness, not being honest. Okay, I had this date when I was 17. I had been at the beach all day, and this guy was sitting on the boardwalk. And I remember my friends and I were like, God, he is so hot. So I was so excited when he asked me out on a date for that night, no doubt. So he shows up in this car. It was actually a Cadillac, but it looked like it was being held together by duct tape. Well, I can overlook that. Like, we're young. We can't all afford nice, gorgeous cars, okay? I get that. That's cool. But we got like a mile, maybe 2 miles down the road, and the car broke down. And he wanted me to like help push it to the destination. We were trying to go to the movies, which was like 6 miles away. Are you freaking kidding me? No. Anyways, he has a friend come. They get the car cranked up, and we go to the movies. God, it only got worse from there. So apparently he had already seen the movie that he took me to, and he was saying every line to the movie about drove me nuts. Like, shut the hell up. I don't need you telling me everything going on. Why did you take me to a movie you'd already seen apparently numerous times? Anyways, if he's going to repeat the whole movie. So then we get out the movie, and his friend is in the parking lot, and he whips out a Frisbee, and they want to, like, play Frisbee in the parking lot. Hello, we're on a date. So see, that's what I'm saying. A guy can be drop dead gorgeous, but freaking God, such a waste of time. So never spoke to him again. I actually had called a friend and got picked up and taken home. Like, I was just done at this point. Like, really, you want to hang in the movie parking lot and play Frisbee? I'm done. Okay, so the reason I joined YouTube, that's kind of hard. Well, I like YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I like to shop. So I thought, you know, it'd be cool to shop and actually share it with people by doing a haul other than just bringing it home and putting it away and enjoying it myself. I also have a lot of opinions, so I thought it might be a good outlet for me. And another reason is because I do want to promote, you know, the company I work for. I love the company I work for. I love my job. I think, you know, I think more people should be involved. I mean, it's just amazing. So I thought maybe this would be a good avenue to use to talk about some of the products, talk about the business opportunity itself. It's not a home party company or anything like that. So I thought I could use it for that as well. Fears, heights, drowning. I'm a good swimmer. Like, we have a pool, but I don't really like ocean swimming that much. When I was younger, I used to go in the ocean like way far out all the time, but I got hit in the head by a surfboard, and my uncle, I like blacked out. My uncle brought me to shore, and it was just a big old mess, and it has really scared me. Not to mention lately, we have had so many sharks. We have a great white that's like been circling our area for the past month, and then we have these two other sharks that are like hanging right out by like where it's knee deep, which it's Florida, it's beaches, sharks are to be expected, but that does kind of freak me out. But ever since I was hit by that surfer, I've just never really been a huge swimming in the ocean type. I love to lay by the beach, get in the water, but not super far out. And the other thing is dying. Like, I don't want to die. The thought of dying just, ugh, it drives me nuts. Like, I don't ever want to die. I don't ever want to see my family sad that I'm not around anymore. In the thought of, if I decide, I don't know if I'm going to be cremated or if I'm going to be buried, but the thought of being buried in the ground completely freaks me out. But then again, sliding me in a drawer and burning me, it's like, what's, you know, I know you're not there anymore, but still, I don't know. It just freaks me out. Last thing that made me cry. I'm not a huge crier, but recently, like I mentioned in my other video, I was burned so bad by someone I thought was my best friend. Like, I loved her to death, loved her family, like they were like family to me. And she just betrayed me terribly. And it makes me sad. She was a huge part of my life, like huge part. And to cut her off and block her from everything and just even reliving it sucks. It makes me sad. It makes me cry. Like, if I'm your friend, I like invest. You know, I'm invested in it. I'm your friend. I'm true. I'm not gonna lie. And what happened to me was shit. It was pure shit, and it hurts. Moving on. Last time you said you loved someone. Well, I must say that I love you 100 times a day. And I just had to drop my daughter off to my mom's house. She's spending the weekend over with my parents. And so I had to say I love you before I left. Let's see. Meaning behind my YouTube name. Okay, Beth is my name. Well, legally I'm Catherine Elizabeth, but Beth. And beauty. I was trying to think of something kind of catchy, not long, something easy, and I figured since I'm gonna do some beauty hauls and stuff, like, that's beauty. And then 78, don't cringe, you're my birth. Last book you read. I'm currently right in the middle of Corey Feldman's Choreography. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest you order it. Super good. You know, I grew up watching a lot of Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. I hope I said that right. I hate butchering people's names. Anyways, all their movies, like Goonies and Dream a Little Dream, and I mean, just everything. So that man has been through so much. It makes me sad. And I know a lot of people have their own opinion of him and think that he has lost his shit, but I like him. I like him a lot. I've tweeted with him a couple times. Very nice guy. I love his book. But the book before that I finished completely would be by Ryan Nemeth. On Twitter, he's at Hot Young Briley. He was with WWE's developmental group. Great book. I can make out with any girl here or in here. I don't have it right in front of me. Don't, if you watch me, crucify me for saying your book name wrong. I loved the book. I read it in an hour sitting on the beach. I've read it twice, actually. I just think it's hilarious. Like, I've never been to college where I stayed in a dorm or anything because I went to community college. And his book, like, I straight up could see that would be how it would be if you lived in a dorm. It was just fun. It was good fun. It was a good read. He has a second one, too, and I'm not even going to butcher the name of it. So, because I cannot, like, it's on my iPad and I've read it. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. I'm such a bad person. I'm sorry, Ryan. Anyways, any book that Ryan Memus writes, if you want a good laugh, you need to read it. I've also read The 50 Shades of Grey recently. We're not going to get into that on here. The book I am currently reading, that would be Corey Feldman's Choreography. And like I said, that's definitely one I recommend reading if you're into him, especially to know all the things that poor man went through to get through where he is. Just makes me respect him a lot more. Last show I watched. Well, like I said, I haven't been watching TV a lot, but in order to go to sleep, I have to have the TV on. I have to have noise to fall asleep. It's really annoying. And I had it on King of Queens before I fell asleep last night. I haven't watched any TV today. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't even had the TV on, but I watched King of Queens. I love Kevin James. He is just too cute. Love him. Let's see. The last person you talk to, that would be my business partner. Yeah, we've known each other for a long, long time, but we had lost after high school, you lose touch with a lot of people. We had lost touch, but we reconnected, and now we're business partners, so we were just talking business stuff. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. It was my mom. Yeah, I was letting her know we were on our way to bring my daughter over. Favorite food. Now that's a 3-way tie because I could live off lobster. I could live off pizza, although I'd probably gain about 100 pounds, and I could live off of Mexican, but not just any Mexican dish. I like the cheese, that white cheese stuffed with the chips. Oh, God. Oh, I want some of that. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, if I had to choose, though, I'd probably pick lobster because it's so expensive, but I love every bit of it. Okay, place you want to visit. Bora Bora, without a doubt. I will go to Bora Bora. I will stay in one of those little huts over the water. Got to. Last place you were, my mom's house. My mom and dad's house. Do you have a crush? No. Last time you kissed someone? About 30, 45 minutes ago when I dropped my daughter off. Last time you were insulted? Well, I love my mom, but she is the person that if you want the God's honest truth, no sugarcoating, you ask her. Like, if you want to, do I look fat in this? You ask her, because she's going to tell you, yeah, I see a fat roll right there. Like, she doesn't sugarcoat anything. So I'm sure that at some point within the last week, she has said something, but I literally brush it off. I'm so used to it that I just, like, brush it off. So I don't remember. I don't have anybody else that really insults me. But, yeah, so I'm sure she did this week. Favorite flavor of sweet. So I'm assuming we're talking candy here. Reese cups. And right now it's Easter time, so hello, Reese peanut butter eggs. Oh my God, so good. That's not on the paleo diet. What instruments do you play? I don't play any right now, but growing up I played piano and flute. Yes, band camp. Not really. I never went to band camp. I don't think. Favorite piece of jewelry? I have 2. One would be my grandmother's wedding set that I was given. She had a rare blue diamond. It's amazing. So I have that. And then my son, 2 years ago for Christmas, had picked out this mother-child pendant for a necklace, and I love it. I mean, he was 4, and he, like, picked it out, and that's what my kids gave me for Christmas one year, and it was really special. He'd probably kill me. When he realizes today that I don't have it on, he's going to yell at me. Last sport you played. Last week we played tennis. Our homeschool group rotates tennis, kickball, and basketball. And so last week we did tennis, and this week got really crazy, and we didn't get to do anything. We did a field trip, but we didn't get to do any sport. Last song you sang, I don't know the name of it. They see me rolling or whatever. The reason why is because this tool I use on my skin, it's called the Anthem D roller, and it has like 200 tiny little needles, and you roll it. And every time I'm in the bathroom, like rolling my face, like that song just comes to mind. And so I did that last night. I was singing it. Favorite chat up line? I don't know. I don't think I have one. Have you ever used it? Well, I don't think I have one, so I haven't used it. Last time you hung out with anyone? Well, my life is super busy, and I've really gotten guarded on who I allow into my life anymore because I've just been crushed so many times. But last Sunday, I had a bunch of women over, and we had salsa sangria and facials. It was to promote all the skincare for my business, but it was really fun. I got to reconnect with some people I hadn't talked to in years. It was really fun. And then, of course, they had to drive, so they didn't drink a lot, so I finished up the sangria. It was good. Let's see. Okay, and the last one is, who should answer these questions next? Everyone. Everyone should answer these questions. I tag everyone. Unless you've done it before, then you're excused. But everyone that watches should do it. Yeah, I want to know what everyone has to say. Although TMI tag, I'm not really sure if I agree so much with it because TMI is like too much information, and I feel like though we covered a lot, we didn't really get that personal or anything. So I mean, whatever. So I guess I'm gonna go get ready. I guess we're going to the food truck wars. Never been to one. Don't really know what to expect, but hey, let's go. So I'm going to go get ready, and I will be back soon with a new video, and I swear, guys, the quality is going to get better. So, peace out, guys.